Hello YouTubers, Heather here with Happiness Ever After, your certified health and happiness coach, bringing you Happy Box, the Happy Box program. We are at the end of week 3. It was a rough week for me. I don't know how you guys did. I was coming off of a long vacation. It's Christmas week and I had all the programming to do for all my one-on-one clients. So it was a lot to handle, especially when the week was focused on not stalling, on eliminating excuses that were keeping us from stalling, from moving forward, from taking that action. So it has been a long, short week, an exhausting time. I missed a couple days for my exercise. I missed a couple days with my diet targets on the calorie count. My checklist has some holes. I will show you. I will be accountable. I have a little bit of holes here and there. You can see for yourself. But I did the homework and I'm going to go ahead and go over that with you. So at the end of each week, you get this recap video where I share how I completed the homework assignments, which you get as part of your Happy Box program, as well as the journal highlight recap. And next week, Monday, I will be back with an overview of the following week. And I will also have our January reveal video. So I have planned out January. I have decided what's going in the box. I'm waiting for some items to arrive. So assuming I get everything on Sunday, I will be making that video on Monday, and the box will be available for purchase as well at that time. So get ready. The new year is here almost. So get ready, get excited. And also know that if you do pick up one of these programs, if you feel like you need to take action and you don't like the topic for January yet, and this, take action box is, what's pulling you towards the program, then go ahead and pick up the box. You can pick up the box at any week, at any month, at any time. You just start when you start, and all the videos are there for you. There's an overview and a recap each week. And if you join us on Facebook, on the Facebook group, I have been archiving daily videos of my journey through the program and any tips, tricks, and things I can share with you to help make it a little bit easier and a little bit more smooth for everyone. And just to kind of help you figure out, this is a self-guided program, so just to help you figure out what all this means, okay? So this week we were saying our affirmations. The 3 affirmations from earlier were: I allow for positive change, my life is full of wealth, and then this past week was I don't stall, I take action with clarity. So we've been meditating on clarity, or with the mindset of trying to find clarity is what we've been meditating. And our self-care activity has been to stop yourself from making excuses as they come up throughout the day, throughout the week. So as we identify excuses for taking action, for moving forward, for, whatever those stalling things that are coming in, we've been journaling that, and we've been trying to acknowledge that, and we've been trying to move forward anyway. We've tried to take action anyway. So I've been journaling a lot about all the excuses, and then I've been trying to meditate on clarity as to why those excuses keep coming in. And the biggest thing I think I found is that I tend to try to look at the big picture and think there's too much to do and just exhaust myself before I even start. So I've been trying to take just a little bit of action, because the thought of taking action sounds overwhelming. Like, I have to take action. I'm tired today. I don't feel like it today. Christmas is tomorrow. I don't want to take action today. I want to rest. I want to watch TV. I want to, go to the park. I want to do whatever I want to do. So looking at it like, okay, I don't have to do the whole thing today. I only have to do these couple little things, and I don't have to do the whole thing of this. I can just do a little piece of this. Like your workout, just do a couple exercises. Don't do the whole thing. Like, I want to write on my book, so I don't have to write the whole day. I can write for 10 minutes. I can write for an hour. I can just break it down into smaller pieces. So at the start of the week, I was tired and unsure, but I was happy to be getting back into my routine. And at the end of the week, I'm a little sad. I mean, Christmas is over. It was a big week. It was coming back from vacation and being with my my partner, and you know, I was missing my kiddo, and then I got my kiddo back, and then you know, I don't have my partner. So it's like I have all these like things that were going on. So I was a little sad, a little lonely, and just, you know, the holidays are exciting, and then once they're over, it is a little bit of a letdown. And the vacation was exciting. I was excited to go, and then that was over. So I had all these like big things, and then they ended. And so yeah, just kind of dealing with all of that, and then knowing I still have to do all my clients' programming work, and that's like overwhelming me. Plus I've been wanting to write my book these 2 weeks while the kiddo's off from school, and I just feel like I've not really got into my crazy productive headspace yet, which is fine. I think it's okay. It's just I felt burnt out because I was conflicted in all these things, but I have been identifying them as they've been coming up, and it is helping you know, me to not make those excuses, because I'm writing them down and I'm like, yeah, that's an excuse, so I still have to do XYZ, and then when I do it, then I can rest. And so, you know, I've been pushing through, but it feels very draining. I feel a little bit drained, and I'm ready for a restart. I'm ready to just finish off today. I have some more work to do, and then I feel like I'm going to rest today and tomorrow, and then I'm going to come back on Monday, and I'm going to be super productive. And I'm just really like excited to hopefully get back to knowing that, okay, everything is over and life goes back to normal, and I'm just going to keep moving on ahead. And that's our theme for next week, is moving ahead. So hopefully that comes together. The affirmations, how did it feel completing my affirmations? I felt like I better do something. So every time I said, do not stall, I take action with clarity, I kept feeling like I better do something. I better take action. And so it's been hard to, you know, feel like I'm doing that when I've been tired and wanting to make excuses. So yeah, it's another it definitely made me feel committed to doing something, because I was saying I was going to do something. So it was definitely reassuring. But it did feel overwhelming, considering that I have to take action today. Like every morning I'm like, I have to take action. And it was just kind of, you know, feeling overwhelming. What feelings came out of my self-care activities? I felt good tackling things little by little. I didn't get as much done as I said, but I don't feel completely drained at the end of this week. I do feel burnt out. Like I feel like I, you know, pushed as hard as I could, and I'm ready to just kind of, you know, decompress for a couple days, but I don't feel completely drained. Like I don't feel like I did too much, like I overdid it. So I feel like I can come back Monday and be strong. Meditations actually felt really good this week. I missed it. I definitely missed. I did not do it in Mexico. I thought I would wake up and like meditate by the sea, and it was just so bright and lovely. I just wanted to get out there. I didn't really want to take 1 minute to stop and think. And so I think that was probably a mistake. I probably should have forced myself to do that. But yeah, being back, I feel like I am finding a lot of clarity. So I'm making the excuses, I'm noting them, but then, you know, the next day I'm doing my meditation and I'm meditating on those excuses from the day before, and I'm finding clarity in that. And anything that pops up during the meditation, I'm trying to find a deeper reason why, and a deeper sense of clarity behind it. And I felt like that came through a lot for me this week. So yeah, that could be part of why I'm tired too, because a lot of stuff's been coming up. And so how hard or easy was it to follow the diet this week? It was definitely harder. Christmas Eve, we baked some Christmas cookies, and so I did partake a little too much on the Christmas cookies. And again, torn between it's holiday, I want to enjoy it, and ooh, my calorie count. And so, you know, there's just been a lot of, you know, that kind of stuff coming up. But I did indulge, and I did eat some pizza yesterday, and so I went over on my calorie count yesterday as well. But I'm right back at it. I'm not waiting till Monday. I'm not gonna, you know, mess around the rest of the week. I'm right back on it today, and I feel good about it. I'm okay, but I definitely strayed this week for the calorie standpoint. So yeah, it's just been overall a bit of a weird off week, but that happens. And that's again why I'm here making this video, because I want everybody to know I'm human and real, and this is what we do, and this is how this works, is we just kind of stick to it no matter what. And it comes back to consistency and awareness and all of that. So from a journaling standpoint, what excuses or contradictions are stopping your progress? And so I've been journaling every day on that. I didn't do yesterday, so I did miss a day of journaling. But the reoccurring theme is that the big picture is overwhelming. You know, the idea of your whole day at once, or, you know, the end product that everything this week you do will result in X outcome. Like, that can be overwhelming. So really just focusing on taking some action, like rather than curl up in a ball and do nothing all day, you know, do one tiny piece and see how it goes. And then that might encourage you to do a little bit more, or that might be enough, and that's fine. But at least you do a little bit of something each day and not just throw the whole week away. So that's what I was focused on this week. And then just keep moving. Don't stress, little by little. So yeah, that. And then unexpected discoveries. I did not realize how hard it was going to be to try to come back from a long vacation and have it be the week before Christmas. So, and then plus it was the week that I needed to do all the programming for all my one-on-one clients. So it has been a very challenging week for me. I didn't realize how much time off changes your perspective. So, you know, when you're on vacation, you know, you're in a different headspace, you're in a different mode, your days are different, everything's different, and you have different thoughts and feelings, and your priorities shift and things like that. And so, like, you get this different perspective, and then you come back to, you know, try to do your normal routine, and you start seeing, like, does this really fit? Like, is this really right feel for me? Do I still want to do all this? So I definitely questioned a lot of my routine. I questioned a lot of my goals, a lot of my, you know, present state of affairs, to really, you know, contrast with, you know, vacation mode. And it's been really hard to kind of piecemeal, like, which one I want to keep and which I can let go of, and what, you know, where I want to take, you know, things going forward. So it's a constant, you know, we talked about the 3-5, you know, 1 year plan, 1-3-5, whatever, you know, when we talked about the 5-year planning, I think it was last month, we, you know, I brought up that things are going to fluctuate and things are going to change, and you need to be adaptable within that. So, you know, I have this 5-year plan, this 3-year plan, this 1 year, 6-month, whatever plan. And, you know, I think doing things like going away and being in another country and being with people you're not usually around, and then coming back and missing people and all of that, it makes you kind of refocus and potentially shift your priorities and really look at what's important. And so I think, you know, that a lot of that was also going on for me this week. And I need to honor that as well. It's definitely something that, you know, don't just keep plugging away to plug away. Make sure you're plugging away in the right direction. So I've been doing a lot of reevaluating my goals and my, you know, my routine and everything, to really make sure that it's fitting where I want to go. So that's definitely going to probably keep coming up for me for a little while here. And I realized how much doubt I still have about my future focus. So again, that's whole thing of just, you know, having a different perspective now and coming back and saying, is this still exactly what I want, or do I need to change it a little bit? And then important takeaways were, you know, just little by little was the biggest one. And little by little, just do bit by bit. I set the pace and the tone, you know, running my own business, I am able to do that. But also even in your own life, even if you have, you know, a boss or people you report to, you still set the tone. You set the tone for how people are going to treat you. You set the tone for your work product. You set the tone for your work-life balance. There may be expectations on you. There may be pressures on you, but ultimately it comes down to you and how you decide to let those pressures affect you, how much you are willing to stand up and say, this is my limit. I will not do more than this. Bravery and courage and all of that come into play with that, of course. But, you know, ultimately it comes down to you setting the tone and you deciding where your limits are and what you want to do, what you want your future to look like. And again, you know, I create my own workload. I just need to deliver. So just that little by little. And I don't have to have all the answers right now. I think that was the biggest one, you know, like when I'm meditating on clarity and trying to find, you know, answers to why I'm making so many excuses this week, I've realized that I don't have to know. I don't always have to just know. You know, I am a happiness coach, and I am responsible for putting out happy thoughts and happy content and staying positive, and I believe that I am, but that doesn't necessarily mean I have all the answers for your, everybody's life problems. I believe they're in there somewhere and we can get to them eventually. But again, every single day, am I going to have the answer to every single excuse that comes up? No, and that's okay. And it may come to me the next day, next week, whatever. Things will pop in when they pop in. I think the biggest point is to just stick to it and trust that the answers will come when they're ready to be heard, and when you need to hear them and when you're open to seeing them. So just keep staying the course, keep doing the work, keep staying positive, keep honoring yourself, and the answers will eventually come. The direction will eventually be there, and you will find what it is you are looking for. It just takes time and patience and awareness and all of the work that goes into it. There is no magic cure. I cannot just don happiness upon thee. And again, you cannot just give it to me and take all of, you know, the stress and everything away. We all have to work just as hard as everybody else to try to get to our happy place and stay there as long as we possibly can. And I am happy, even though all these things come up, and even though I'm stressed and tired, I'm happy every single day to be doing what I love, to be here making videos for you. As much as I am not necessarily a person that likes to put my whole life on display, I do enjoy sharing if it helps people, and that is why I'm here for you as much as I possibly can be. So please like, subscribe, share. Also, if you are looking to get your next happy box, go to happinesseverafter.com and check it out. There are a couple different themes up now, and January's box will be revealed on Monday. I'm very excited. It's going to be a new year. It's going to be a lot of fun work to do. So please follow and check us out, and comment below if you have any questions for me directly. Until we meet again, have a wonderful, beautiful day. Take care.